Hey everybody, how's it going? So I got a quick update on the project for my wife, which is the fluorescent light setup. So please stick around, check out the video, and I'll see you guys there. Thank you for watching. Hey everybody, how's it going? Alright, so I'm going to give you guys an update real quick. These are the tools that I was using. I haven't put any of the wire back, but I extended the white wire from the ballast and the black wire from the ballast, and these are solid wire, so these are solid copper, and I just extended them with some stranded wire, and I put disconnects if this ever needs to be taken apart for whatever reason. I could just disconnect them real quick. So the yellow is for the lights on this side, goes to these two sides. The blue is for the left side, the red is for the right side. It's all set up for you. And then I just took a ring terminal and attached it to some green wire, so I know that that's ground. I ran it to the ground, which is the green wire. Let me pull this out the way. Green wire on the extension cord to green. White wire on the extension cord to the white wire on the ballast. And then what I did is I drilled and mounted a switch right here. Just a toggle switch. Mounted it on the inside. So one leg of the toggle switch goes to the black hot wire on the extension cord, and the other leg on the toggle switch goes to the other black wire to the ballast. So when you use, sorry about that, sit down. So when you use a 2-wire toggle switch like this, you want to break one line. So for an example, you can do ground to ground cable if you chose to. You always want to break it into and splice it into the same line. So the leg right here from the switch goes into the hot black wire, and then the other leg of the switch, I put it into the black wire to the ballast, so it's technically in line. So this switch is, if you basically unplug this short pigtail round section that goes straight into the extension cord on the black wire, if you unplug that and you plug this black wire directly into the extension cord's black wire, it will be constant power all the time. You do not ever want to run one side of one of these toggle switches to the black wire and one side, the other wire on the toggle switch, to the white wire, because what will happen is when you switch it on, it'll immediately your breaker will trip, because all the power is going through this, and you're not actually cutting off one of the connections. You're actually just running 2 hot wires to the switch. So don't ever, if you have one of these toggle switches like this, let me remove the tripod, make it a little easier. So if you ever have one of these toggle switches like this, do not ever, if it has 2 black pigtails coming off of it, do not ever wire one to the black wire and one to the white wire. It will never work. You want to cut power on one of the positive lines. The white wire and the black wire are both positive lines, especially when it comes to a house 120 volt. White and black are both hot. So if you look at this plug right here, this terminal that my finger's on and this one are both hot. This is ground lug. So what you want to do is you basically want to break this black wire that goes to the ballast. You want to break this wire up. So you want one leg to go to this wire, right here. You want one leg of the switch to go here. You want the other leg of the switch to physically go into the same black wire on the extension cord. That way, when you physically turn this switch off, as an example, which this is the off position right now, this wire, this hot, is not getting any power because you broke the circuit on this side. When you flip this switch on, the switch allows the power to go through not just the white wire, which is a positive, but also the black wire. So, I only have 2 of the bulbs put in right now. You can, if you want to put the other 2 bulbs in, I have to put I'm going to make these wires neat. I'm going to put them in wire loom. Kind of try to make this a little neater, so that way they're not hitting that white cover over there that physically covers the wires. But we're going to plug this extension cord in. And this is just a 25-foot extension cord. You can see it's pretty long. I'm going to plug this in right here. Okay. It's plugged in. Now when you flip the switch, flip the switch, turns on, works great. And these are fluorescent bulbs. If these work for my wife, she's going to keep using them. If the plants don't grow as fast as she wants, or they're not growing like the LED bulb that she is using, she's got one of those desk lamps that I had with a 75-watt LED bulb in it, and she's been doing quite well. She's grown probably about 50 plants from seeds all the way to about 6 or 8 inches. Some of them were about 10, 12 inches tall within a matter of a week or so for each plant, which is not bad. So we'll find out if the fluorescents help, or if they actually don't allow the plants to grow as well. We'll figure it out. So these are fluorescents. There's 2 actually over there on the couch, but I wanted to make sure that this worked and I can show you guys the wiring, because I don't want you guys to make the mistake on a 2-leg switch or a 2-wire switch, toggle switch. Do not ever put 1 leg of the wire on white and 1 leg of the wire on black. All you do is pop your breaker all day long. Then you just flip the switch up, turns off. So I wanted to give you guys a quick update. If you guys have any questions, the way this came actually, this wire right here and the white one right next to it, these are actually solid copper. They're not wire, it's just solid copper core. And I ran it to stranded wire because that's what I had. And you could do it that way. It's not going to hurt anything. These little quick disconnects can take a lot of power. They could definitely take 250 volts, no problem. This is a 120 volt application. All I did for the ground lug on the extension cord is I just ran it from the ground wire, the green wire, all the way over here to this grounding green screw. So I know it's grounded. I did change out this hardware right here, and I did that so that way I have a mounting point for the chains. So I just took the self tappers out and put some number 8 machine screws with nuts on the back, and then I'll put a washer and another nut, or washer, the chain, and then another nut, and that will keep it on. All in all, it's a very simple, this is a very, very simple light. Nothing complicated about it. If you guys need any help, just let me know. All I did was use some 12 and 10 gauge for black, 12 and 10 gauge for white, and then I used 14 gauge for the ground. And this just happened to be the red, wasn't used, it just happened to be attached to one of these other spools because it goes in this box. And then I used my little Milwaukee Stubby Ratchet screwdriver, pair of Knipex Cobra pliers, and these are the 150 millimeter, a flat style trim tool from Titan. A couple different picks. And these picks I used to put these 2 grommets in. I actually put the grommet that fit the hole, and then I squeezed another grommet on the inside of that. Let's see if I can get you guys a little closer. There you go. So I squeezed another grommet in there. And the reason I did that was so this wire wasn't sliding in and out so easily. And I'll fix that. I'm going to end up taping this and everything. Taping that up. An old, very, very old pair. I believe these might be Stanley's. I don't remember, but these are just, I use these for crimping. A pair of Klein Catapult strippers. The new Milwaukee 4822 8078 all-in-one pliers. These are strippers and cutters and all kinds of stuff. I use these for majority of the wiring. I used a the Milwaukee M12 impact driver, and I stepped it up. This is a 1/2 inch bit, so this actually is a little bit smaller than a 1/2 inch, the actual toggle switch I used. So I used a 1/4 inch, a 3/8, and then the 1/2 inch, and then I used a little bit smaller bit as well. But that's what I used. Pretty simple, easy to do, guys. I got the other 2 bulbs over here, right here, that need to go in. After I get the wire loom done, I'm gonna try to loom it so it doesn't move so much, and get that shroud in the center, have it all covered, and then put the screen back on. Screen is right there. It's against the wall. It's this guy. Put that back on, and then I will get working on the chains, and I'll give you guys a secondary update when it's hanging in the room from the chains. And appreciate you guys sticking around. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon for future updates. Go check out my Amazon affiliate links, my Acme Tools affiliate links, my DJI Electronics affiliate links, as well as my Ohio Power Tools affiliate links. Top of the description below, I also do have an Ulsa Tools link if you guys want to check Ulsa Tools out. That link will get you 10% off your order at ulsatools.com, as well as it will kick me back 10% off my next order from Ulsa Tools. So if you do use it, I do appreciate it. It does save me some money on bringing tools and stuff to the channel. They got lots of great organization stuff, as well as a decent amount of hand tools, and most of them are pretty decent quality. They do the job. But as always, I do appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I'll do my best to get to them and answer your questions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace!